The PM is to push for an end to the Met's current policing strategy of chasing down offensive protesters via social media. Rishi Sunak is set to push for an end to the Met Police's current strategy of refusing to arrest anti-Semitic protesters at Palestine marches, and instead asking social media for help tracking him down after the march had. The Prime Minister wants anti-Semites arrested immediately at protests, amid plans to make prosecutions for glorifying terrorism easier. Mr. Sunak is preparing a new 5-point plan to allow the police to prohibit provocative chants as a condition of allowing the now weekly pro-Palestine protests to go ahead, and to take into account the cumulative effect of weeks of marches when decided. The news comes after Lord Walney, the government's independent advisor on political violence and disruption, said the explosion of attacks on Jews in the UK since the 7th of October is a national emergency. His review recommends an urgent change in the law to give police the powers to ban marches on the grounds of fueling anti-Semitic crime. Under current legislation, Lord Walney explained, the police can only make a judgment to ban a march based on the threat of serious violence or disorder on any given day. He said, they cannot take into account the cumulative effect of the marches as a factor. Mr. Sunak is also set to close loopholes in protest laws, with a new 4-point plan that will include new laws to ban protesters claiming on statues, scaffolding and bus stops. Tightening up the current laws around fireworks, smoke bombs and flares. Lowering the threshold at which the police can take a decision to ban a protest. Tightening up the current law around glorifying terrorists, which the police argue is too vague to currently enforce. Mr. Sunak is also hoping to clamp down on protesters chanting, "From the river to the sea," by working with organizers to set